I walk over to her thinking, I'm the prize. I have tons of options. I can talk to any chick in here I want to. I have utmost abundance. But right now, for the next maybe 30 seconds, I'm going to talk to you. And if you're interesting, I'll give you another 30 seconds.
Welcome to the Unapologetic Man podcast, the only podcast that's all about self-improvement, confidence, success, women, and being a man without making any apologies for it.
What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Uniform Mike Papa, the Unapologetic Man podcast. I super appreciate you. Got a lot of really good information, boys. My objective in this episode is by the end of it, I want you feeling like the prize. I want you feeling like you're the hot chick. Girls are pursuing you. You're the one who's the selector rather than the one who's the chaser. So we have a lot to get through. Let's jump into the content. So first of all, boys, why is it that in society, we always have terms like chasing tail, or I got lucky, or I pulled a girl last night? Like, this is really difficult to do, and girls have all the power. Their vaginas are meat curtains that are essentially the gates to heaven itself, and we're pursuing them, much like we're all zombies, and she's on top of a huge trash can, and we're all waving hot dogs at her saying, you want some dick? You want some dick? You want some dick? I don't know where I came up with that analogy. I know it's random, but dude, girls totally feel like they have the power in all situations. The reason that is because there's a lot of thirsty guys out there. There's a lot of dudes who simp. There's a lot of what we call white knights out there who like try to rescue chicks and try to convince them that I'm good enough for you to date me, Sarah. So please date me, blowing smoke up her ass, letting her go down Flex Avenue, fluffing her feathers and treating her like Princess G-Spot, when in fact, brothers, you should flip the fucking frame. What is frame control? It's controlling the underlying meaning of the interaction. So if you go in thinking that you're the prize, she's the one pursuing you because you are extremely rare, and I'm going to get into that in a minute, then you flip the frame on her and she becomes more attracted to you. Here's something a lot of you guys may not know. In a relationship, there's one person who's more adored than the other person. You as the man have to be the one who is more adored. If you adore her more, therefore setting up the precedence of you chasing her, you wanting more from her than she wants from you, she's going to lose attraction from you. This needs to start from the very first interaction, and you set that precedence by simply assuming, girl, you're the one submitting the application. You're the one who's qualifying to see if you're good enough for me. I'm not trying to get you. I'm not trying to pursue you. Why, boys? Because you have options. The cool thing about being a man is you can approach any woman anytime. You're allowed to talk to as many girls as you want to. Girls, on the other hand, kind of have to wait passively for dudes to approach them. So they try to look pretty, they try to give green lights, but unless she's really bold, she's probably not going to approach a dude. Therefore, she's in the submissive, passive position. We, on the other hand, as men, are in the proactive position, where we can go talk to them. But the whole notion of like winning her over, chasing tail, trying to get that girl is what you guys have to throw out. The notion that I have is there's a cute girl right there. Let's go see if she makes the cut. So I walk over to her with that already in my head. I walk over to her thinking, I'm the prize. I have tons of options. I can talk to any chick in here I want to. I have utmost abundance. But right now, for the next maybe 30 seconds, I'm going to talk to you. And if you're interesting, I'll give you another 30 seconds. And if you're really interesting, I'll give you a couple minutes. And if you're really, really interesting, you're cute, you're feminine, you're sexy, I'm attracted to you, I'll take your number. See that frame, boys? It's completely different than what we've usually been taught. What we've been taught is girls are the prize, and that's what chicks think they are, because a lot of dudes have told them that's what they are. We're horny as fuck, we're thirsty, we're pursuing them, but guys, you are different. And that's the thing I want you to understand is, as a member of the Unapologetic Man Army, as one of the few listeners taken from the greater part of this population, you're an infinitesimally small amount of dudes who are different from all the other guys. Now, here's the trick. When you think that way, you behave that way. When you behave that way, your reality is going to change to make you that way. Here's something you may not know. Guys like you and me are different. We are the dudes who all girls want. Now, I may be saying that and you're like, yeah, bro, that's not true for me. Well, it's going to be true for you if you continue working on yourself. Specifically, if you come into a program like my 3-month coaching program, I will make you a girl magnet where your whole reality will fucking change. Where you'll understand that when it comes to chicks, it's either feast or famine. You either get like nothing or very little, or it's a fucking tidal wave and you can't push them back. They are throwing their panties at you. You're like driving down the road, bro, and fucking panties and bras fly through your window and wrap around your face. And you're like constantly having to throw them back out the window because you're going to crash your fucking car. That's the reality. It's feast or famine. And the dudes who have famine, they think they're the prize. Why do they think they're the prize? First, they fake it till they make it, which is what I want you to do. But eventually it becomes true. Eventually it comes to a point where there's a line of chicks trying to get in with you. And you're like, ladies, please take a number. There's one of those number dispensing machines right there. Yep, please take a number. Okay, serving number 83. Number 83, where are you? Oh, come on up. Step right up, young lady. You got 30 seconds. Let's hear what you got. When you have that vibe, women automatically pick up on it because remember, your belief systems, your frame, how you go into an interaction dictates your behavior. Guys who are attractive to women have the behavior of being the prize. Your vibe is, I get more ass than a toilet seat. I don't need you. I want to see if you're interesting first. No need to knock another home run out. That's a no-go. I've had so much sex, my dick is literally hurting. It's hiding in the corner of my underwear like a shriveled burn victim. And it's like, don't put me back in the game, coach. I can't go back in. And you're like, get in there, motherfucker. I thought you were the red helmeted warrior. I thought you had this shit. He's like, no, man, don't put me back in. That's the way your reality is going to be. So you need to go from I'm chasing tail or maybe I'll get lucky. Will she like me? To will I like her? When you flip that frame in your head, believing that you are the prize, she's the one submitting the application, that's the frame that becomes your reality. Because remember, she's coming in with the frame of I'm the prize. Now you're coming in with the frame of no, I'm the prize. Whoever has the stronger frame is the frame that's going to win. And the frame that wins is the one that's accepted by both parties. So when I'm talking to girls and they throw some shit at me like, oh, you're trying to get my number, I'll say something to the effect of, oh, is that your way to try to get my phone number? Trying to use some reverse psychology, huh? Last night, for example, we were talking about how one of my clients, Todd, what's up, Todd? Fucking legend. He has a shirt that says micro penis or something like that, like micro penis committee, head emperor or some shit like that, something with micro penis on it. And girls will often say, oh my God, that shirt's hilarious. Why are you wearing that shirt? It's ridiculous. He'll misinterpret, why are you wearing that shirt as, hey, listen, I know you're trying to take off my shirt right now to see the micro penis, but relax, we just met. The frame, boys, is always you're being pursued. She's trying to convince you. She wants to have sex with you bad. And I know a lot of you guys don't have that. You're kind of like, yeah, right, dude. Like, I can hardly get a date. Or you're like, dude, I'm dating 6s and 7s. I can't get 8s and 9s. I want much better chicks. What do I do to get there? Here's one of the steps. You have to feel like you're the prize, dude. You have to feel like you're God's gift to women. And on that note, gentlemen, you should assume that every single girl is attracted to you. Every single girl. You walk down the street. There's a girl who crosses the street in front of you, going a completely different direction. She's attracted to you. Why did she go out of her way today to come out of her house and happen to walk by me? Yeah, I see what you're doing. You're attracted to me. You're in the gym working out. A girl sits next to you on the machine. It's not because she has to do legs and that's the machine she wants to use. It's because she's attracted to you. You're at the fucking intersection, at a stoplight, about to turn left, and a car drives past you going the opposite direction. That girl's attracted to you. That's why she drove by you, bro, is because she is attracted to you. Yeah, it could be said that you're delusional. Yeah, it could be said that you're lying to yourself, but here's how reality works. First, you think of the picture, then you paint it, then you step inside of it, which means your thoughts and your belief systems literally map your reality. So guys who are getting more ass than a toilet seat, they're living in this reality where they're like, wait a minute, why am I making her the prize? What does she have? I'm a fucking man. I'm attractive. I have utmost options. I'm a girl magnet. Why is she the prize? I'm the prize. I'm the hot chick. The second you get into that mentality, they feel that from you because again, You're mapping reality via your belief systems. You go in with the frame, I'm the prize. She tries to come in with her little girl fucking weak ass frame of, no, I'm the prize. You blow it out of the water, dude. It's like dropping a nuclear bomb on a fucking ant. It has no chance. And the second she tries to frame check you, flex her frame, you just flip it. She's like, oh, is that one of your pickup lines? You're like, the real question is that one of your pickup lines? Is that what they teach you to say to guys in the girly books? You're doing a pretty good job. You delivered it pretty well. It needs a little work, but you're doing pretty good. Keep that shit up. I'm sure you'll get lots of guys. In fact, you and my grandma should totally go pick up guys together. You guys would be an awesome team. You see the way I flipped that? She's like, oh, you're trying to pick me up? And I'm like, dude, you're trying to pick me up. And that's the vibe. Even if you approach her, you're approaching her because you think she's interesting. You're approaching her because you want to meet her. But don't get it twisted. If she doesn't make the cut, which many girls won't, you're off like a prom dress. You're out like sauerkraut. See you later, masturbator, after a while, pedophile. Don't let the door hit you with the good Lord split you fucking sea donkey, and you'll leave and go talk to the next girl. And if she rejects you, why does she reject you? Because her filter's broken. She doesn't understand the championhood that's standing in front of her. So you, being the legend that you are, being the prize that you are, simply walk away unaffected. You're like, hey, how's it going? What are you doing tonight? I'm not interested. Okay. And you walk away and go talk to some other chick. She sees how unaffected you were, seeing that it doesn't affect your frame in any way whatsoever. And you go talk to the other chick. Suddenly this chick's fucking mad dogging you, man. She's giving you those eyes. And you walk back over, you be like, you ready now? And she's like, yeah, I'm sorry. I just get picked up a lot. And lately I've been using this line. You guys know it. And I say, you've been picked up so much, you're starting to grow handles. She laughs. I control the frame. Now I'm the prize. Guys, when you believe you're the prize, you become the prize. And you're literally like, now serving number 33. Oh, step right up, young lady. What's your name? Let me guess. Dynasty? No, my name's Amy. Hi, nice to meet you, Amy. And you become the white whale. I don't want to brag, but when I moved to Colorado, my big thing was rejecting girls, not letting them have me. Because it's a long story, but I was a slut in Arizona. Literally, when I filmed the Mark Sing video anthology, which, by the way, I include in my 3-month coaching program, I was dating 8 fucking girls at a time. It was my full-time job. I was a slut. I ruined my reputation. So I moved to Colorado, and then I was like, yo, I'm going to change this shit. I'm going to be the dude who every single girl wants, but I reject them. And I'm like, yeah, now serving number 18. What you got? You don't make the cut. Beat it, you sea bass. And I would wear a white cowboy hat because I was a bouncer at the time at a cowboy bar. And I would also go to other cowboy bars to swing dance, country swing dance with my friends. And girls called me the white whale. And when I heard that, I was like, yeah, dog, the white whale, because I'm unattainable. Every girl wants me, but they can't have me. That's the vibe, dude. You're the prize. You're the hot chick. You're the one being pursued. And again, even if you have to fake it until you make it, that's okay. Because your belief system in what you are, your frame, when strong enough, when supported with enough belief, will have other people believing it. So how do we get into that belief? First of all, and you guys know what I'm going to say, the quickest, easiest black hole shortcut to do that is to join my coaching program. I will fucking make you think that way, bro, as I do with all my clients, which is why every single client that comes through my program 10X's the results. We had 3 guys graduate last night and everyone's like, bro, this was the best money I've ever spent. Why? Because I work on that frame. I work on that belief system. I'm the fucking prize. I'm the hot chick. I'm enough. She's the one submitting the application. What does she have? Yeah, she's hot. So what? What else you got? That's the vibe. And that's why my guys get that success. So number 1, dude, you have to work on your belief systems. But number 2, if you're too cheap or too scared to come work with me, or you're like, dude, I would never hire a dating coach, I would say to you, try to think outside your limits, try to think outside the box. But if you're still thinking that way and you want to apply, don't know why you wouldn't, but if you're still thinking that way, then here's what you can do. Just every day, bro, say to yourself, I'm a girl magnet. I'm the prize. She's submitting the application. Always mistake any action by a woman for attraction for you. Even if she just walks by you on the street and glances at you. Seems completely innocuous, but in my opinion, she's attracted to you. Every girl's attracted to you, bro. Even your grandma's attracted to you, which is a little creepy, but every single girl is. Obviously, I'm joking. Outside of family only, obviously. But the girl at the grocery store is attracted to you. The girl at Starbucks is. All those girls at the gym are. Why are they here at the gym at the same time I am? Oh my hell. They figured out my schedule and here we go, bro. They're trying to get close to me. Girl glances at you, attracted to you. Girl fucking emails you, right? Through your business, attracted to you. You're just making yourself believe that every girl's attracted to you and you're the prize. You're the hot chick. And finally, boys, you don't understand how rare you are just listening to a podcast like this one. I spoke about this recently about not caring about what people think of you, but it's true. How many people are working on themselves? How many people are trying to get better? Do you think a hot chick who's just born hot is like doing NLP and listening to podcasts and like trying to improve herself? A few are. And those, by the way, are the kind of girls you want to lock down and marry if they make the cut, of course. But most girls who are hot don't do shit, bro. Sometimes talking to them is like painful. You're like, dude, are you seriously this stupid and this fucking shallow? What reality do you live in? Meanwhile, bro, you've been through all this shit. You've persevered through adversity. You're listening to this podcast to improve yourself. And for you champions who came into my 3-month coaching program or even come into my master classes, brothers, you're fucking tier 1 dudes. You're like Delta Force up in this bitch, and you're worried about some Afghan National Army fucking private that you're gonna go to war with. Come the fuck on, dude. You're Delta, motherfucker. You're like Rembrandt with a hand grenade. You can clear an entire house with your 6-hour P2269 9mm, motherfucker. You're like a Jedi Knight. And here you are intimidated by this private who can't even do 10 push-ups? Come on, guys. You need to give yourself more credit. You need to think you're the champion. Be fucking arrogant about it. Be delusional if you have to. I'm the prize, chick. What do you have? And as you're walking over about to talk to her, think that to yourself. What's she got? Who is she? I know who the fuck I am. Who the fuck is she? That's the vibe. And when you have that vibe, your tonality changes, your body language changes, everything changes. And then your reality changes. And you really do become the prize. And when you become that way, you too will be the white whale. Now serving number 246. Step right up, young lady. You know what? I'm tired. I've talked to tons of girls. Like 3 girls tried to suck my dick over the last 10 minutes. It's been a little crazy. My penis is literally scared, bro. He's like trying to crawl up into my butthole, into a cave to get away from all this sex that chicks are throwing at me. So you literally have 10 seconds. What's good about you beyond your looks? Oh, well, all right, beat it. You didn't make the cut. Next, please. That's the vibe, guys. And you'll get there once you truly believe deep inside that fucking thick head of yours that you are the prize. Once you do that, everything changes. Gentlemen, I do appreciate you listening. Hey, listen, if you've been convinced that I have your best interest in mind and I know what the hell I'm doing and that, yes, I can 10x your results, even if you think I would never hire a dating coach or you're the hardest case possible or you're already good with chicks and you're like, how much can this guy improve me? I'll tell you how much. I'll 10x your results, bro. If you're pulling 8s, I'm going to get you fucking 10s consistently. So if you've been on the fence, kind of thinking about it, vacillating, bro, get off the fucking fence. Apply to the program. There's no obligation. We're not high pressure. All we expect is commitment to getting better with women. And most importantly, commitment to improving yourself as a man, getting to the next best version of yourself, because that's where happiness is. That's where peace is. That's where all your desires are fulfilled. You have to work on you. You're the mechanism that dictates the success of your life. So click the link in the description below. It's the top link. Apply to the program. You and I are going to talk directly. And then if it makes sense, you'll get on a call with me and my team, and we'll see if it does make sense. And again, guys, we're not pushy. In fact, oftentimes we talk guys out of working with us because we want good fits. I have the reputation I do because I hit home run after grand fucking slam because I pick the right clients. Guys who will get the best results with my help. It's worth a conversation. Wouldn't you agree? Apply right now. All right, gentlemen, I do appreciate you listening. I drop podcasts on Mondays and Thursdays, so please stay tuned for the next one, and I will see you in the next episode.